to get in and get kills. So just, you know, holding it down patiently with a gun, you're just like, I want to peek this corner. I mean, I can because I got a blind, but should I?
It's true. It's definitely true. That's one thing I struggle with, but it looks like we're about to hop into a game with Community College versus VSN or Vision. It could be either one.
Could be. If there's a VSN player or buddy in the chat, could you let us know? Is that short for something?
Is it just VSN? Because it's pretty close to Violent Speed and Momentum. I'm not gonna lie, and you know those people in the chat who know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, it looks like we've got a Viper on both sides this time, and a Sage, and it looks like we've got some interesting compositions here.
Yeah, it's almost a mirror match here, aside from the Sova and Breach. Sage is typically on every single team. You know, those heals, those walls, they're so clutch when it comes into holding down a 4 or, you know, getting your team back into the game after taking a heavy hit.
Definitely.
You know, welcome back, Clever Curls. I remember you from last week. Thank you for coming back and enjoying the stream.
Definitely look at this over the wall pick or Vision here. They know exactly when he's going to pop out, and there he is. They're going to push in. Are they going to hit their shots? Sad is not going to be able to hit some of those shots.
Unfortunately, but he is able to get healed up by the Sage there. But that was very clever.
Man, that camera in that wall. There's so many things you could do with those doors. I've seen Sages hop onto their walls and peek through that tiny little crevice.
The very top peak. I've seen that too. And I think as the game progresses, you're going to find a lot more cheeky positions you can play out of.
Definitely. Just like that. I didn't know. Well, this is a very interesting spike look, but you know what? They got it down on A site.
Welcome to beta.
Yeah, exactly.
I know sometimes when Viper pops her ult, you're unable to see if she has her gun out. But Community College down 2-3 now. On the defense, they are both high ground. Gonna have to take this time. I know you can take fall damage from, but there's a wall she can climb down onto. Gonna have to watch both sides here. Where the spike is planted here on A is crucial sometimes because you have to watch where people can pick their heads out from. And you're not safe from any angle.
Right.
All right, VSN will take that first round there.
Yep.
And heavily favoring A. Typically, I feel like A is pushed quite often.
Yeah, definitely. No one's gonna push B unless it's just ridiculously open, because that's such an ugly push. It's so wide and there's so much space there. I mean, there's the little cubby right before, but honestly,
Yeah, and it's a tough one, and it's weird. This is the second.
Wow. Okay.
It just bust down all the armor on those walls. This map actually, we did not see all tournament until finals. And nobody tends to like this map, and now we're seeing it twice in a row.
Right.
So this is actually really, really cool to see. Haven, getting some love this week.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, as more and more people figure out how to play this game, and those corners and those angles and those weird things that you can just kind of do, people are gonna pick some of these lesser picked maps and do some pretty crazy stuff on it.
Absolutely. All right, so this is still a 5v5 situation here. Coming down to 50 seconds, we have our first pick on Community College.
Ooh. That was a 2v1 there. That was kind of a massacre.
Yeah, the camera is still in garage, so Cypher's still holding down B. They are rotating over to A very quickly here. Lots of footsteps, so they're going to be able to hear that rotation needs to be made from C over to A.
Viper's going to try and hold it down as long as possible. Get that little molly out. Is she going to hit these shots? She's not going to be able to.
Unfortunately, a lot of those shots were missed just by the hair.
Yeah. That Sage's ponytail is going to be messed up right about now after all those shots.
All right, VSN taking another round up 2-0.
Oh, and a little bit of BM there. Fun stuff.
I mean, they gave unlimited bullets, and this is what you get.
True, definitely.
All right, so it looks like we got some gun purchases out on the side of Community College. And a couple on the side of VSN here. Looks like 2 might still be doing a full save.
We'll see. It looks
Maybe
like,
looking to get an op next round.
Yeah, definitely. Community College is forcing this round, and hopefully they're going to get some of those picks that they're really vying for.
And look at this huddle around Long C. This is a full-on push. Brimstone smoke clouds coming out, a couple clouds of their own. Quick rotation over from A over to C, but look at them quickly back off and double back. So is this going to be a full commit on C, or are they going to rotate over to A and catch Community College slipping?
We'll see. It looks like they're waiting for it. They're waiting for something to happen. Jasper's not going to get off that site. He's saying, you know what, I'm feeling the A push, so that might happen.
Yeah.
But they're still hanging out here.
So they're playing the clock. They're going to wear down their patience here. I like it.
Found them.
Recon bolt is destroyed, so they know someone's there.
All right, and the rotation comes around, and we do have a pick on the side of VSN here. But they're going to rotate over to Garage. Possibly B.
I think they're starting.
All right, so the spike is over on B. They're gonna clear out C though, make sure that no rotations come out, but they will win that on the side of C. 4v2 situation here, not looking good. 1v4 for VSN. All right, Community College should be able to defuse this no problem and put a point up on the board.
You know, that was really solid. They got those picks, and they knew that they had it really good, so they were gonna move in and just blast anybody away.
Absolutely.
Solid win by Community College. VSN's been looking really strong. It looked like they kind of got maybe a little too cocky there on that last round. They were kind of pushing up, you know, running around, making a lot of noise, staying together, and they got those double picks on Community College side. And so I think that kind of really messed them up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they were patiently playing back, though. They were going to do a full commit on C, pulled back a little bit, wasted a little bit of time to try and see what they can get. Busting out that door.
There it is again. Probably hoping to get a pick on window as well.
Oh, the location reveal. He's going to run out into the face of 3 of them. Interesting choice there, but maybe he knew. He had the location dart on him, so just run out and try to 1v1, I guess, take one down with you.
Right. But that was some rough stuff there.
Yeah, it was.
Looked a little painful. You got 3 people, you know.
Yes. Still holding down B, able to get the high ground. The breach is going to stop the plant, get a double, get a triple. 3K from the breach. Carter just playing insane right now, holding it down.
Such solid teamwork right there. He got on top of it because of the Sage wall and was able to take down 3 in a row with headshots.
All right, Baby Man unable to do any damage after that. So now 2-2.
Looks like Carter's feeling good after that 3K there.
You always feel good after a 3K. And we got 3 ultimates ready on the side of VSN, 2 on the side of Community College. So both Hellfire's ready. Viper Pit on attack, though. Once she gets in and plants and pops that ult, it's going to be kind of hard for Community College to get in there. But Hellfire is ready, and that helps clear out quite a bit of the area. So if he can catch her with that, that ultimate can go down.
Definitely. I've always thought Hellfire was a really good
Countermeasure?
counter, definitely, to that Viper ult. Because you know she's in there somewhere. She has to be.
Yeah.
For it to stay up.
So you Hellfire it, and you run into the other side where she might have ran out.
Exactly. Silva's going to pull out the ultimate there. Ooh, Viper's going to get hit.
All right, so still playing it slow. Community College is down a person. But VSN is not running in just yet, even though they're up 1 person. And here comes the ultimate from Viper. Gonna pretty much clear out B. In this, you know, B being as small as it is, it's gonna make them hard to come in. But the breach ultimate will come through. They know that the spike is not planted yet. He's keeping them at bay. He's gonna go above it and stay out of that toxin. Clear out that window. Carter getting the high ground again.
Wow. It's definitely not smart to peek that window when Carter's up there on the boxes.
Yeah, so they took the spike, they gave it to Sage. Very smart. She's gonna run out, and let's see which way she goes. She's gonna go to A, but you still have Community College's Sage holding that down. So let's see if she's gonna spot her out. She's making some heavy footsteps. She thinks she's alone, and she's not. Unable to get that pick though. Wall will go up. Baby Man not thinking that they're the only one there. And the spike will go down. So VSN making a very good move to pass the spike out of the clouds there and move around over to A. So Community College, even though they're up 3-4, going to have to play this very intelligently. And there is a res available on the side of VSN, but the players are too far away.
I don't even know what's happening. What's going on? There's people running everywhere, jumping. Wow, look at that.
VSN able to clutch that out. That was beautifully done.
With a double by Finks. Love the name.
Wow. All right. Yeah, I mean, the Viper all came out, kept all the attention out on B until they killed her. But, I mean, just tossing that spike out and running around the backside. Although I'm surprised Carter didn't see that she went through the window at B.
Yeah, he's been favoring those those window picks for sure.
Absolutely.
Definitely a reevaluation here on both sides. Looks like there's going to be a lot slower push this time. Still some shots out on door, and that Cypher is going to be there. All right, now they know that there's one person on C, most likely.
And there is a full rotation off of A, surprisingly. So they're moving over to the mid area, but they are patiently waiting over by A. And now they're going to run in for it. And this is what I was talking about. Doing a full rotation off of the side of a single person being over at C is not always the answer. And
right.
You really got to play patient. So, I mean, there's a fine line between, you know, a good rotation or a failed rotation. And it's all mind games here.
It's true. If you can get those mind games out there.
So Viper making the call out that they are, in fact, A. They are planting. So full rotations coming around. Sova staying back, trying to watch the flank side. You do have two coming around the backside.
They've got a really solid hold on this site here. Or are they going to be able to get those picks in?
Yeah, but Jasper's ultimate is also ready. He does have the option to kind of ult this out and get some picks here.
Ooh.
Great flank from the side of Community College there. Slow rolling it. And, you know, sometimes those flanks, you know, if you're slow and methodical, you'll catch the people slipping. And that was great. That was beautifully played by Community College, tying it up 3-3.
It definitely looked like VSN kind of got a little bit in their head there at the end.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of really good pushing over on Community College side, especially from that short side. But yeah, that was once again the mind games. They're trying to play each other now, and I think it's working. Is this a full save on VSN side?
Unhold it and tap it again.
It goes here.
All right, so yeah, looks like we got a full save on the side of VSN. But I mean, a full save with ghosts.
Wow! What a 3K from Ninpo! What even happened there?
They pushed all in one door and you stacked. That's the thing about stacking. It'll get multiple people killed by a single person, and that's what happened. So stacking, don't do it.
Yeah.
Not in this game. You don't want to line up headshots for somebody. That's brutal. All right, and they did wall off A. Gonna have to be patient here till that breaks down. Sova will get a pick. So this is a 3v2 situation, not unwinnable from the side of VSN. And considering that they did a full save, I mean, that's pretty good.
Right. So they're not hurting too bad right now. It's not like they bought ops or anything. So they're gonna have some money left over after this.
All right, slowly making their way over to C. Breach backing away from B, going back over to C side. And I think they will get in before they actually see each other.
This could be a huge moment for Carter.
And
There's one, and there's
and
two.
1, 2. All right, Carter pulling it out, getting that double there.
Wow. He came out at the right time, right when they weren't looking, and got both of them.
Sometimes it be like that. All
You're
right,
not wrong.
chat, let's get some interactions here. What are, in map order, your favorite to least maps played? I'm going to put mine out there. I love Bind first. I think Bind is a very well-rounded map. I love it. I would say, you know, I'm going to put Haven second and then Split last. Because, I mean, Haven I didn't quite like at first. And I had to get used to it. What I don't like is the system making me play the map 3 times in a row, which it does often. But I'm gonna say Bind Haven Split. We got a full-on rush over here at C. Looks like it's full commitment here and able to get a pick on VSN.
Wow.
But the picks were traded. Everything coming out. We got a full rotation from Community College over to C side. And they're not giving it up on this quite yet.
Wow.
VSN playing patient. Spike is down. Oh, and he will bust down to his own wall to get on the other side of it. I don't know, mistake or not, but it works for 1v1 pick. Oh no, Community College able to clutch that out and should have enough time to defuse this.
Wow.
And they will.
If you notice, there was a bazillion abilities. There were smokes, there was poison, there was traps, there was everything down in the middle of that, and it was just like a shoot anywhere, just shoot somewhere, and people were getting some weird picks, and that was an interesting. I don't even know what really happened.
I mean, to shoot through the wall, run through, and get a kill. I mean,
yeah.
that's some Rambo stuff right there.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Some high action. This is some good action stuff going on here. All right, so pretty standard spread inside of Community College. 2A, 1B, 2C. Well, it's Cypher and a camera, so one can easily rotate over to Garage. Leaving the spike out, not giving any intel. So we're going to be spotted out long C. Doing that neat little camera trick.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You can like see through, and there's the
So
Cypher.
Alt even coming out to maybe draw some people over to C. Nice pick. In the Garage on the Cypher.
It's definitely a really big pick on the side of VSN. If you could take out that Cypher with all of their abilities and everything, that's a really nice pick to have.
Yeah, no more checking on the cameras that he placed down in C. All right, so the slow rotation over to A though. So everybody seems to want to drag all that all the attention away from it, but Viper will pop her ult and kind of lock down A to say, hey, listen, it's not quite safe here. You may want to turn around. And they're doing just that.
There it is, the slow rotation out.
But knowing that, you know, Cypher popped her alt A and that she's not going to leave for some time, you know, the side of Community College is going to really have to spread out. The res does come over and taken out. Double kill, unfortunate for the side of Community College there.
Wow.
The res came through, but they were unable to get out of harm's way.
Oof. That was a flawless round for VSN. Got some really solid picks with the double kill there.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to make sure the coast is clear when you go for a resurrection.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, wrong time. Wrong time, wrong place.
It always feels bad when you get the res and then you immediately die right after.
Yeah, because then your KDA looks awful. You died more times than there's rounds. Oh, no.
Exactly. Exactly. That's a
feels bad.
Yeah, that's a feels bad for sure. All right, the Owl Drone's going to go out early onto the B site. And there he is, going to try and get someone.
Oh, and the Breach ultimate does come through. Let's see if he runs through the smoke to get any picks. Toxins will go up. He's just going to kind of stand his ground. Throw out some flashes. The wall will come up. Hellfire will come out. Only a sliver of a corner, but they will escape escape that damage there. So a lot of commitment on to B site.
Definitely.
Spike will go down. They were able to get in, penetrate everything here. And Community College up 3-2. Brimstone in a corner. Oh, but he will find a pick out on the other Brimstone.
Wow. Oh
Into 3K! Finks pulling it out and able to just get the 1-2-3 clean up. That was so clean.
Wow. What a play. I didn't think he was going to make it out of that, honestly. But
Yeah.
those headshots were just perfect.
Yeah, you know, he was in a scary spot all alone on the point and just clutched it out with enough bullets. Usually you get caught, you know, reloading
Right.
at some point. And, yeah, was able to pull that one off there.
Wow.
But tied up 5-5. This has been so back and forth.
It's been so, exactly. It's been so back and forth, and both of these teams kind of have the same rhythm. They hold back for a little while, and then they push really hard, and then they hold back, and then they push really hard, and they've been really using their abilities to their advantage. And Jasper's going to get that pick onto short A, onto Baby Man. Baby Man.
Taken down. So making, and the ultimate from Viper comes out to run in, get some kills, plant. So this is going to be really hard for Community College to take this back.
Community College does have that Brimstone ult, so they'd be able to use that to their advantage, but looks like they're going to slow push this first. And there's been some, Cypher's getting some stuff out, but Sad is going to take out Ninfo. That's a double for Sad there.
Yeah, so this is a 2v4 situation here. Carter going to have to go in and pull out some craziness here, but taken down. All right, and this is now 5-6.
Definitely rough when you have to rush into a Viper ult.
Yeah.
Especially when she's in the corner waiting and you have to run and hopefully find her first.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But, I mean, everyone has their abilities for a reason. You know, everyone's OP for a reason, right?
Right. Right, I was surprised that I didn't see that Brimstone ult come out.
Yeah, maybe they were just thinking, I'll save it.
Yeah.
You know, we're down. You know, it's better to just save it for the next round. It's only a 1 game difference right now, so this is round 11 before we do the swap, and we'll have to see if one team is more dominant than the other as far as attack and defense go. And here comes out the Hellfire, clearing out that back corner. Unable to get anybody with that though.
Wow.
Will be a nice pick from Finks in the middle. Looks like they're going to rotate over to B.
A fast rotation.
Unfortunately, Finks won't be able to pull out another clutch double again.
Wow.
The picks will come down. It is a 1v3. Asterix going to have to play this slow. The spike is on B.
Gonna have to get the stab out. Wow, there we go.
1v2, and he's got an ultimate, so he could possibly clear out a good portion of B.
If he can get some sight on the side of Community College, just like he's going to try to, because he knows he's got that ult. He's not going to pick anyone yet. But now Viper knows exactly where he's coming from, so she's going to be watching. And here it comes. The ultimate coming out of Astrix. Not going to get anyone yet.
Oh, unfortunately, he didn't go far enough back to hit the back cubby.
Now here comes the pincer movement. And oh, that's going to be a win for Community College. Wow.
Yeah, if he had started at that very back cubby and did a couple shots there, he probably would have seen her scurry out.
Right.
But he split it up.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
But you didn't. That's all right. You live, you learn. All right. So this is now 6-6. This is the new round. So we'll see. The teams have flipped, and being 6-6, we'll have to see. Like I said, if one team is just better at attack or defense than the other side, and sometimes they are. But we'll see who comes out swinging. The first 2 rounds don't always count. You know, pistol round, you go out, guns blazing.
Right.
Typically.
right? Lots of ghosts. A couple of classics. And one frenzy on each side, I do believe. Gonna get that early
Okay, so
smoke screen out.
yeah, running in, head into it with spike and all, so not afraid to give away the position there.
Camera's out, looking. He's gonna try and hit that Sova, but I think he missed.
All right, Baby Man coming into a garage, gonna meet head on with two of them there. Gonna have to slow roll it back here. They do have sights on long C, able to take out the Cypher.
That was definitely a clinch moment there.
Coming around, so Community College 4v2 looking good. Got the spike down. Stage gonna meet up against this this Brimstone here. We'll see who fights this one out.
Once again, like you said, it's just pistol round.
It's just pistol round.
So
Yeah, I mean, hey, pistol round is pistol round.
yeah. I mean, if you win this, obviously it's really nice for your team, but once again, it's not.
It's not end all be all. Yeah.
Exactly. But Community College is looking strong on attacker side? Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks they play way differently than VSN did on attack. So they're 5-manning. They're 5-man rushing a site. They're not spreading out in the beginning. They're not dropping off the spike.
Right.
They're saying get in, plant it, and we'll go from there. So full commitment. This is a way different play style.
Yeah. It looks like they don't have anyone B.
I will find
They're probably going to throw something in early with the Sova on through doors there.
All right, peeking. They don't see anything yet. No one on B.
There it is. The Silver Dart's going to come out.
All right, but now Sova rotated over to A fully. So it's almost like they expected it.
It seems like
and
it.
you do have a slow rotation from the Sage and the Cypher from the backside, too. So if Community College doesn't get in and plant, they're going to get picked from behind.
There it is. The pick from behind, but Jasper's going to come back around. Oof.
All right, 2v3 situation.
Wow.
Oh, and just like that, it's down. So Community College, 5-man rushing, and it's working out beautifully. You know, they're winning their 1v1s when they are watching their flanks, so that's also really great. Or they're trading, so
Yep.
keeping it kind of in their favor. So we'll see what VSN does to kind of combat this. But on this map, because there are 3 points and you are so spread out, I love doing the 5-man rush on this map.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get that first pick on A, okay, maybe there's another person.
Right.
Then you continue, it's a 5v1. And you have to rotate all the way from C to B. By then, you have time to plant. You have time to put a wall on your back, spawn side of A,
Right.
or have somebody go up to heaven. And it's such a good map to do that on. And sometimes defense is a little harder on this map than the other ones.
Yeah.
I feel.
Definitely. Definitely. It could be really hard because of that super long rotation you have to go through. But honestly, Sova on VSN side actually had a solid position. And look at that. The smokes are down, but he's going to be hit by that by the cage and the trap there, revealing his location. So they are able to get the pick even through there. There's a lot of shots being thrown out, and Astrix going to pick up another one.
Yeah, and Community College is going to get collapsed on. You do have Breach watching the backside, but Sova just shock darting his way into kills.
Whoa.
All right, so they know Parker knows he's in a pinch here. Gonna keep watching the backside. They just need to watch Spike. He's just kind of hoping for a save at this point. Peeking his head out where he can. So yeah, so it looks like this will go the way of VSN. I don't want to speak too freely just yet here, but unless he pulls something dramatic out, I mean, 14 seconds probably not.
Yeah. True.
So VSN put one on the board here, and it'll go to 8-7. So very back and forth, nice rotations, nice picks from the Sova though to pull that out. Shock darts, they deal a good amount of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I could not keep myself from making weird noises when I saw that, because that was just the perfect amount of bounces, and he got that shock dart in there and got the pick. And when you get picks with your abilities, it just feels so good. You hear that sound of the kill, and you're just like, yes, dude. Especially on C long.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, sometimes the noises are part of your commentating skills, right?
Gotta make the right one. Oh, yes.
I mean, sometimes it's a catchphrase, sometimes it's sound, a noise.
Lots of noise on C long here.
All right, so it looks like they're doing a 3-2 split. Gonna try to bust open garage so that way they have a better route to it, and they're not just all in one place getting picked off. So this is very smart. Still doing a 5-man kind of push on the same location, but splitting it up a little bit better this time.
Yep, and there we go. Brimstone moving in from A site over through B. It's going to be slow, and the Sova, or not the Sova, but the Sage is going to be really close to 2 of those, and there's a pick from Parker on Asterix.
Yeah, so another rotation over from A side is going to start collapsing.
Wow.
And there it's that backside flank. This is why you want to bust through, you know, the garage as well as the front side of C to, you know, give you those points.
Definitely, it's so advantageous if you can lock down their spawn side. Even though you kind of, you know, sometimes can get caught out, it's really important for that C push.
So Community College really holding this down. Viper coming from the backside. And all right, unable to get that pick there. That was close because she had sights on him before he had sights on her.
Ooh, the molly coming out.
Perfect. That's what the molly's for. Clears out those corners that you're afraid of. Unfortunately, unable to win the 1v2 after that.
Ooh, Parker with 13 health left, just scraping by with his life, but still making it out.
All right, we got a 9-7, so only a 2-round difference. So I'm not gonna waver either way here. Let's see what these purchases looks like.
Yeah.
Might be a save round for VSN here.
Yeah, I think it is.
Almost a full save.
Frenzy, Ghost, 1 Spectre.
Frenzy. What a silly gun, in my opinion.
It really is.
I mean, $100 more, get yourself a Ghost. I don't know. I mean, unless you have a lot of luck, that gun sprays so much, in my opinion.
It really does. I was practicing with it this morning, and it honestly only the first 2 are even close to the first 2 shots out of it are relatively on point, and even then it's not. Molly's gonna come out from that side. They know where he is. Here comes the camera from the Cypher. Try and figure out where they are as fast as possible.
Hellfire does come through, but unable to catch anyone. Ooh, turn the corner.
I think he's going to be able to pick out 2.
All right, 2v2 situation here. Viper ult does come through. Going to be very useful for the side of Community College here. Spike is planted. And we'll see if the breach finds a nice little pocket outside the smoke.
Exactly. Sova could be really...
Looks like he's in there.
Toxin screen down.
So this is a game of Marco Polo here in the mist.
There it is.
Revealing area, possibly throwing some shock darts. Able to get the kill on the Viper. Breach, though, coming around the corner for that double clutched. Good job on the side of Community College. Carter just carrying the team. 22-10.
I mean, last game you didn't really see like a hard carry or a hyper carry on either team.
Yeah.
But this one you're seeing some solid hyper carry from Carter.
He's on his game. And it's good to see. I mean, every time I feel like I'm on his camera, it's 2 to 3 picks.
Right. Right. Getting those solid picks.
Yeah, he's kind of like the anchor for the team there.
Cute little throw there from Viper.
Little lob. That did kind of look weird, like it didn't go anywhere.
Oh, right, yeah. It looked a little funky.
All right, so making lots of noise here in the mid, shooting out the doors, and it looks like they're gonna try to commit to C, with Carter watching the flank side from A.
You have Breach on the backside, trying to watch their back through the doors, seeing if anyone's going to try and rotate through their spawn.
Sova ult coming out, shooting down long C, forcing them to kind of clear out, back off a little bit, but this is a full commitment.
Cage triggered.
You definitely saw how fast that they got out of the way there.
Cage triggered.
He knows somebody is there.
The patience.
Yep.
But as we see, they rotated off there, and Brimstone's still holding his ground, though. Gonna try to possibly get a pick on anyone who rotates over to A, which is very smart. You leave one man there, knowing that no one suspects it, and they will get to successful plant on A. And he will get that pick on the backside, so now he'll rotate to meet the rest of his team. And if VSN is not careful, he'll get some more picks. They are walled out.
There it is. There's another pick. Baby man onto Abzu.
And here he comes from behind. Should be able to get a couple picks there. Oh, unfortunately, the damage didn't hit the right spots, but he did get them super low. Sova and Viper on the brink of death, and Sova will go down. But the res does come through, and VSN able to clean that back up and bring it back. I thought for sure the Brimstone was gonna. I mean, he had the backside of it, but if you're not getting those headshots, you had two people turn around on you, you're gonna go down.
Yeah, that just seemed like a really kind of dirty push from both sides, honestly. It was pretty dirty. There was a lot of shots being thrown out, but not a lot of hits happening. But it finally came out on the favor of VSN.
Yeah, I wonder if he had a Spectre, because that would make sense. Okay, I've shot somebody 7 times
Yeah.
with a Spectre,
Right.
and depending on how far away you are, does not kill them.
Yeah,
7 shots. Hate that gun.
So true. Sometimes it does you real good, and most of the time it does. Oh, my gosh! what a
Clean,
s-
such a clean pick. And we're gonna wall that off and res and get them back up.
Yep.
There we go. But
Or-
Cypher hopped over that wall.
You're on your own there, bud.
You're on your own. So now this is going to be a real full commitment here over at A.
Yeah, but he's got a really good position, actually. He's got that camera out, watching constantly, and he's in a nice little cubby. And here comes the nice slow push. They're just waiting for
Yeah.
something to happen.
So they need to send a couple people out, maybe draw them off of A. But Cypher's going to stick around A. That's a really good pick from the side of Community College here. Rotating over to B.
That was a
Cypher peeking his head out a little bit. If they rotate off A, Cypher should be able to get a nice, clean rotation on the other way. No, but he left.
Yep.
Gonna go meet up with the team. Not
Like-
gonna peek that op.
He's not feeling it.
All right, so Brimstone ultimate does come out.
He's going to hit Viper. But Viper is going to use her ultimate in retaliation. Woo! And Hyphen's going to get that pick onto Carter, which is a huge pick on the side of VSN.
Cage triggered.
We got another cage.
I know exactly
push.
where you are.
There it is.
Oh, that almost worked.
Wow.
Parker coming down with the 1v1 now. Gonna molly it off. Gonna play patient. Listen for those sound cues. Cypher's gonna have his work cut out for him. Stem beacon is down. Oh no! But he peeked out too soon. Got a little too jumpy.
Got a little too jumpy.
He should have waited for those cues. But I guess sometimes you just want to run out and shoot something.
And history will tell you that not a lot of times does that work for you.
No, gotta play those mind games. You had so much time on the bomb already. But hey, you live, you learn, right?
You live and you learn.
No guts, no glory, right?
Yeah, it's true.
This should do.
Once again, this is a pretty even matched up teams
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I mean, it's 9-10. They're rolling their punches back and forth here.
My spot.
So you know, I mean, it is a totally different play style on the attack side this time, but it's working.
That it is. This time they're going slow. 5 stacking on A. Slow peeking that window, which probably wasn't the best idea because he had the spike and he was peeking that window. But what are ciphers for, you know?
Right. All right, so it looks like they're leaving the spike back a little bit. Don't want to give that away. They just wanted to kind of get some cover. Slowly making their way up to A. It is walled off, though, and the Sage will hop up on her wall, get that pick, drop down, call it a day. So, gonna have to rotate back, pick up that spike, but now you risk getting picked off again.
You know, that is the one kicker about pushing on A. If you have to backtrack, you are going to get pincered on both sides because there's only one way out.
Oh, yeah.
Nice skin on the Spectre there. That's looking good. Walled off that A.
And down to 30 seconds now, so we're going to have to pick a site. And it looks like they're going towards C. But there is a nice rotation. Still one person at A, one person at B, one in garage, and 2 at C. So this is still going to be hard for Community College to pull off. They're going to have to get some picks. They're down to about 11 seconds. And you're going to have to plant.
Ooh, and some shots missed out there, and this is going to be a gunfight that's probably not going to go in the favor of Community College, but once again, Abzu's going to come to the backside and still not going to be able to make it, but he gets one pick and gets to save a Spectre. Pre-firing that corner.
Just in case, just in case.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will hunt you down in spite of, you know, they've already won, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I want you to lose that gun.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden, we're 10-10. This is so back and forth between these two teams, you know, duking it out here. You know, one side has a hyper carry, the other side's a little more well-rounded.
Let's knock them down.
And we'll see how that plays out, because, you know, sometimes when your hyper carry gets taken out early, that really hurts the team.
It's pretty detrimental, that's for sure. Some shots thrown down C long. Hopefully going to get a pick. At least get some damage out there. Brimstone's actually going to be marked at doors, but there's not going to be anyone there to meet him.
Yeah, and the Cypher will go down long C. When you have you know, the sights on them, or even a cage or a bubble in long C, and you can just pre-fire down there and almost either get a lot of damage off or get a pick. It's not always safe to throw down a bubble or a smoke or whatever and walk down there. It's a narrow hallway.
Right.
You have, you know, a left, a right, a center. You can just spray across. Either way, it's gonna suck for you.
Yeah. And you just have one tiny little cubby in that C long, which, you know, doesn't even really help that much, because if you want to get out of that, you're gonna have a tough time. Molly's gonna come out.
Yeah, so now they've placed themselves over in C and in garage, removing the shock dart. Community College does have the spike. They did make their way out onto C. The Hellfire does come out and will clip off the Viper. And this is now a 2v4 situation.
Wow.
Now a 1v4, but it is Carter who has it.
VSN just taking people out one by one.
And he may be able to slip over to B to plant. He does have 10 seconds now. Looks like he's going to hold and save.
Probably the best thing for him right now. He's got that Phantom. That's $2,900 that you don't want to lose.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's been pretty consistent with it, getting those headshots.
Yeah. So he'll hold on to that, see if he can get any last-minute picks there.
All right.
All right,
10.
Yeah, we have two ultimates. We have Cypher and Brimstone's ultimate on the side of Community College. So after they get a plant, they can hold it down pretty well as long as he stays alive to listen to those cues.
Definitely.
I mean, and Viper's one away from having her ultimate as well.
Not bad.
So it's a very powerful ultimates to move in on and hold down, you know, after you spike.
There we go. That throw looked a little bit better. Looked a little less weird, I guess.
All right, so he knows to look up this time.
Yep.
He will not be fooled again, that's for sure.
Here comes the camera over the wall. He's not going to knock it down just yet.
Hellfire will come through from across the map, it looks like, maybe?
Oh, but he's not going to be able to push it or place it in the right spot.
Peek in the window. Probably didn't know he had an operator. So community college gonna have to grab that spike double back, saying, "All right, somebody's in heaven with an op. Not a good choice." So quick rotations from VSN to back off of A and spread out so that they don't get a sneaky plant on them.
He's going to be lobbing those shots into window. Hopefully going to get a pick, but they rotated off of it pretty quickly onto doors. And that molly probably didn't go exactly where he wanted it to go.
I've done that before. I will not call that out.
I've done it many times.
So the hyper carry is on the side of community college, and it's Carter. Zoot 2K.
Carter has definitely been putting in some work for the side of community college. Definitely getting those headshots in. Some beautiful picks, double kills.
So unfortunately, Viper wasn't able to win that 1v1 to get that spike down. And Carter, again, the last man standing. And this will go down to match point for VSN. Community college going to have to pull this one through.
They're not in too much of a deficit. They just need to win 3 in a row. That's all.
They just can't lose another one.
Right,
That's all.
exactly. Exactly. But honestly, they could totally do it. Community college has been doing some good stuff. They've just been getting caught out in some interesting angles in these past, like, 2 rounds. I don't know if they're getting tired or if they're getting, you know, just antsy. But there's been some angles that they've been pushing that haven't been the best, and you know, and throwing in some ultimates in the wrong spot.
Yeah. All right, so 5-man push up the middle.
And once again, a solid recon dart from the Sova. See, those are the things that you were talking about. You know, as the more people play these things, they could find those weird spots so they could get perfect sight.
Absolutely. He was able to tag out everyone, and knowing where everyone is, you're able to pull off of A with a little more confidence.
They're going to knock that down because they know they've got that cage up. Not a lot of vision.
Yeah, and they walled off the one side there so that they wouldn't get flanked from the other one. And they peeked long A, where he patiently waited. He did not do the full rotation off of it, and it paid off.
And they're going to hard push this up. Hopefully get him worried. But he's going to back off real quick. Wait into the backside in that little cubby beneath heaven.
Oh, and Carter was taken out. He was going in for a flank that would have worked, but Sovo had his sights set on middle before he rotated back. But Community College able to spike it.
I know exactly where you are.
And here comes the Cypher ultimate, which is going to be huge for VSN right now. Was that a VSN Cypher ult?
I think that was Community College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it showed the Sova.
Okay.
So that was huge. Community College needs these reads. They need this win in order to stay alive.
Oh no! Astrix is going to fall to his death out of heaven. Oh no, but Hyphen is going to get a pick. He's going to start hitting that thing. Oh!
And VSN will pull this out. VSN will win it 13-10 over Community College. So shout out to VSN, you know, holding their ground, rotating, but also showing the patience, you know, having that operator long A,
Yeah.
you know, even though they were all B, he still waited. He waited for that pick, and they rotated right into that.
Right into it. Right into his clutches, the clutches of his operator.
And this is where patience pays off. You know, he sat, he waited, and yeah, no, they pulled that off. That was very back and forth.